the action, we've got Naisu and Gideon. Fellas?
Thank you so much, Rain Day. Welcome, everybody. The series that everybody has been anticipating for. It's AURORA facing off against ONIC in a best of 5. Everybody's had their opinions of ONIC, but everybody has seen AURORA as a legitimate threat to the throne. But who is going to come up on top here?
Man, you know, today and the past couple days have been a whole lot of sweep action that we've seen, and hopefully this one goes the distance here because, you know, moving forward, semifinals next, you want to go ahead and see them bring it the distance, and the drafts will have the distance for AURORA. I mean, the Louis Yi pick has only been brought up, what, one time? This is now the second time Louis comes through. Again, leave it up to Coach Midnight to go against that setup from Luffy or anything else. Is they have a ton of options to just set things up, you know, between pick-off potential here. Looks like Tienzi's going to do a little bit of damage to Keyboy, but just keeps him at bay, and whether that's the kick, you know.
Still also the Valentina coming in from Sans. Now this fight could be a make it or break it here, as we can see that they don't have first position, but here comes the TP.
Whoa, Pago just trying to buy some time for that diversion. As AURORA comes through, there's the Daytona's welcome. There's going to crash on the wall. Sans is gone, but Kyrie will be able to secure the objective. And now Lunar going to try to fight it off here, but gets taken down. So ONIC winning the trade.
Really nice trade so far. It's a little sad
throughout this game.
Yeah, and I think that that's going to be the main win condition, right? Especially since they're on a timer. They still have like about 6. Oh, hold on.
Whoa, that's a timer right there too. Kyrie's going to be able to get away, taking out Pagu. Man, it's just, again, all you have to do is play around that deadly magic. They just want to go ahead and trade it out, right? Objective for potential play across the map.
Oh, delivery service?
Yep. Diversion's going to be used right to that mid lane. Pagu this time, the difference here is he's actually got the kick available. Last time they fought for this, he was only level 3. Lunar is going to jump it. Daytona's welcome. Pagu trying to zone out Sans. Already using that Keyboy now. Half health gets kicked right to the team. Will deliver Keyboy up. And Lunar will secure the turtle. So AURORA fighting back, and now they're going to be crashing it down in the mid lane. Pushing them back further. Luffy has the shields and space to work with. Did pop the Purify and will survive.
Good use of the Purify there. I saw maximum, a critical mass, as they call it. Oh no, Kelra, does he know?
Diversion used. Kelra.
Dive angle.
Be fine. He does still have the Purify. It's not popped yet. Kyrie's going to re-enter here. They go in. Wrath of Dry to follow up. Pagu already goes for the kick. They burn the flicker from Sans, but Siggy Boom comes in with a 1-2. Able to pick up one, and they'll eat another. Taking out Keyboy. AURORA finds 2.
Tier 1.
Yep, and Kyrie had to back off of this. So then Luffy just left to his own devices. Will get taken out, dissected from the team.
Man, you can tell.
If they actually want to go ahead and approach this or just wait. Already half health on this turtle. Again, Daytona's welcome. Pagu looking for that follow-up. Raptor Triumph! There's so much damage in that central point. Siggy Boom won't be able to follow through the flicker, but there it is. Tienzi will. A stack secured. And now he's going to be able to get away here so easily as they look for another.
Oh my God!
Oh no, Kyrie gets kicked. I know you're a wizard, Harley, but you can't get away. Up here to this mid lane. They still have the Holy Defense shields to play around with, but ONIC, again, with this kind of lineup, can they still defend this? 10 minutes into the base, the Lord charges in that mid turret. They're gonna have to deal with this wave pushing in as the bottom also turret. Shield pops. Mid turret down. AURORA stays disciplined for now. They'll let them clear out.
I think the winning play is if Sans steals the Detona's welcome, and he is able to combo with the Falling Star Moon to guarantee somebody gets locked against the wall.
Away from that crystal. That could be a play for ONIC. But just like them, Pagu's got his own immortality.
Yep.
They've got their defensive items to work with too. They're going to go ahead and push it in. They want to take this top turret down first while ONIC deals with the Lord. They're going to go anyway. Daytona's welcome. Right on target. It's the tankiest member. It's going to get kicked away too. Keyboy dropping down the Wrath of the Drive for the back line. Tienzi is there zoning everyone away. It's a split fight happening here with already Keyboy buying so much time. Finally goes down. But now AURORA looking to cap out game of 1. ONIC on this defense. They got to clear out these waves. They're still charged up. Tienzi will jump in. Able to take out Kelra. And that's going to be it for game 1. ONIC facing a tough loss against AURORA Gaming.
And the game begins. So far, the statement has been set by AURORA. Hey, we've already taken game number 1, and we're still going to be whipping out some new tech against ONIC. And look at this. Once again, we do see the Rafaela. This time,
Coach Midnight to make this happen. I remember specifically, I think it was LaFell that was asking about the Lucas jungle, even back in the wild cards to going through. Well, finally comes out.
Kind of lean away from Lucas because he's so ability-driven, and his ult... Again, you can wait for the full duration, or you can get into these fights like right now and see whether you can start building enough charge to maximize it as soon as you get it. And that's the issue, right? It's going to be a matter of spacing for both.
And then we'll see if this breaks down into a fight. A response, though. They know Keyboy's here. Sigiboma rotating up to allow this buff to be secured. But the fight for the Turtles already going to start up, but it's less than half health. Secured by Kyrie. Let's see if they disengage here. Pagu too low, so objective secure for ONIC.
Oh, that's Fatal Links here. Keep in mind, anti-CC is going to be a big mechanic here for Tien. Oh, this is dangerous. Wait a second.
Oh, Pagu.
I don't know if they want to keep on doing this, but ONIC made the smart choice but to back away. Our terms and only our terms. There's a lot of things in the early game that actually don't matter.
Here in the mid lane, this is going to matter. Keyboy fallen. First blood to the hands of Sigiboom. What a rotate here through.
It's not over. It's not over.
Oh, Lunar's going to get thrown around. TNC, though, they're on this side. He wants this purple buff if he can take it from Kyrie. This is a bit of a risk, but they're going to go for it anyway. Loopy on this offside goes in with a falling Star Moon, able to find two. Pushes them back, but again, they just don't have that follow-up damage just yet. They'll bring back Lunar. Lunar might try to split things up, just sacrificing himself to keep the rest of Aurora up as Lutfi will take Lunar down.
Okay. At least he gives that kill over to Lutfi instead of Kelra.
That's kind of what Sigiboom needed, but again, he did get that first kill too. He knows his dominant force is down. Kelra will go in! A quick kill. The killer instinct for him, knowing Zaman Force wasn't available. Makes a move, and now bottom side still gonna break out. TNC, Fatal Links into it, can't escape, and Pagu gonna be next. Talk about value for your Sky Piercer for Kelra.
He's gonna be here for the fight, and it looks like he is. They've already taken the tier 1s on both sides, both, again, losing lanes for Aurora at this stage, considering everything that has happened. But if they can find the opening, and here comes Lunar.
Yep, they're gonna go for it. Lunar just blasted down, though, has to pop the consecration. TNC looking for his own opening. Wrath the Dryad locks down Keyboy. They get thrown out by the Lantern, and Loopy's gone. Kelra flickering defensively. They're gonna fight it out. Kyrie able to get the turtle. Taking out Pagu too. It's a trade. And now with the speed, they're able to get some distance here for Aurora Gaming. They're gonna go ahead and respawn.
That's totally fine. Two people, too much.
Ooh, Malefic Roar now picked up too. Again, a final, Fatal Links, instant kill. Eventually, you're not going to be able to just keep respawning Pagu now. Whoa. Again, Sans up here in the front of it all. Rosa trying to get away too. This is a messy fight in between two turrets as they back off. Meanwhile, up top, Sigiboom.
For my team, but Hirara is so different, especially with the iframes as well. Oh, this could be a punish.
Pagu could be in trouble again. Doesn't have a flicker available. The rest of the team has to help support him up. They're going to throw themselves into the fight. Lunar trying to get away. And now Pagu on the disengage too. Loopy up in the front side. They call it off, though. They don't want to overcommit to this. They see the purple buff is up. They're going to put some pressure here. Kyrie goes in, and TNZ doesn't have the purple.
The map convincingly because of the fact that he's been losing.
Oh, no. Flicker forward. Wrath the Dryad. Lunar taking some shots. The Rapsy shots. Kelra gets a kill. Sky Piercer proc. TNZ going to follow by Kyrie's hand. And looking up to load up Rosa. A double for Kelra. They ignore the Lord. They go for Pagu. Pagu, where's the tree to run here, man? Being chased down by Sans and Kelra. Couple shots of the Rhapsody, and boom, another.
Man, Sans and Kelra are playing out of their minds right now. Sans, hype.
Taking out that top turret, that defense shield. You can see it here in the mid, too, being down. Max stacks here for Kelra. Just so much value on this Granger. It's comfort for a reason, and now they're knocking on the base turrets of Aurora Gaming as the mid turret falls. Lord makes its way down bot. Lunar, half health already, even on this Uranus. It's gonna pop the Consecrate. All turrets are gonna be stripped out of the base of Aurora Gaming. But now with ONIC, a 10,000 gold lead. They dealt with this in game one, and now it's their turn. Keyboy looking for an opening here. Lord's gonna be worked on. Keyboy jumps on in. Fatal Links comes through on 3. Still on the defense too. They got to hold it together. Kelra firing off the backside. He's got the space to work with. Sigiboom, all the shields in the world. They got to go heal back up, but the crystals are going to be locked on. TNC up on the front side. Kelra gets another. Make it a triple. Can he get the Maniac? They line it up. What a way to take game 2 for ONIC.
A convincing win for ONIC. Sans, man. Gilax. Game number 3. This is going to be spicy because both compositions want to get into your face. They all want to do one thing and find that first blood as we jump right into it. Aurora, for those of you tuning in, is going to be on blue side, facing up against ONIC on the red.
Yep. I like that how they went through this draft. Whoa, Sans. Okay.
In this early game next to Kyrie, and even as we see this game progress, because of that early recall, the control we're seeing from Aurora, now Kyrie is like, man, this early game might not be in my hands.
Yeah, now it's Kyrie asking for the green camp control, man. You know, trying to protect these. Right now is Aurora. Doesn't let up. They do get the retribution out, though, so I guess that is going to be the decision by ONIC, especially since Kyrie's on level 4. Let's just give up this first turtle, give it to Aurora. They've won it by just how much pressure they put on. Oh, a big slam through into the wall. Loopy gone after Daytona's welcome. Keyboy could be next series, just going to be zoned out. Nope, the 1-2 punch comes through and Lunar picks up a kill.
The autopilot here. Let's not forget that Aurora just seems to be more well-connected overall, and it seems like ONIC, they needed
Such
to
a mainstay in the meta currently, and you see why. You know, the multiple stuns that you can kind of dish out, the damage, the poke that you can do, that burst on such a kind of low cooldown is a problem. TNZ also picking up a Sky Piercer now on that jungle Paquito. Turtles up.
I don't think they can do this here. They're thinking about it, but he's leveled down onto TNZ, and I'm pretty sure that TNZ can just hold on to that champion stance.
Okay. Flicker forward. They're going to force this fight. Kelra on Sigiboom, though. Sigiboom trying to get away. Meanwhile, Lunar's the one to fall. The team fight's going all wrong for Aurora. Sans. There's the what the Farsa. 2 kills now, double. And that's going to be a turtle for ONIC.
A really nice play. A great interception coming in from ONIC here, making sure that at least they're dropping down their abilities on the right targets. Like, Lunar set it up pretty nicely. However, unless TNZ finds that trade onto Kyrie or even Sans, then it's just not worth the time. Oh, denial!
Oh, goodbye. Good punish there, because I was going to say, Kyrie could not
to die for certain moments in these games to get a little bit more later on. But now that the Feather Airstrike has been used early, they are making the statement, you know what? As long as Sigiboom doesn't scale, TNZ will eventually...
Oh, hold on. Kelra, he wants this turret. Aurora Gaming wants Kelra. Falling Star Moon, a bit of a burst of damage to Kelra. Be able to survive. Is there going to be a counter punch here from ONIC? They just make sure Kelra survives. They back up. Hold on. Daytona's welcome. Right on cue.
Nice.
Into 2. Lunar now going to be in trouble. The burst comes through. And Kyrie will pick up a kill. I didn't know if Aurora Gaming was going to continue to fight, but they decided to go for it.
They made a mistake there for sure. Kelra played it perfectly, using his Purify to ensure that they don't find the one-shot and sets it up for something more dangerous down the line. Fighter, it's on a short cooldown, so they can just drag this out and wait until Lutfi has it. Aurora trying to punish.
Lunar needs the stacks. Daytona's welcome, already used. Fighting off the turret. Pagu jumping in. Minoy and Fury to knock up 3. Keyboy's gone. But a Feathered Airstrike comes down from Sans. And now, Luffy flickering forward. Trying to zone out Tenzi. He's swinging around here. He's going to fight off Sigiboom. This is a fight all gone wrong right now for ONIC. The 1-2 from TNZ. And there's again, fighting for the turtle. Kyrie trying to find space, but Rosa comes in with the stun. Turtle secured by Aurora. And Kyrie goes down as well. Kelra could be next. Everybody's here to clean them up, and Kelra falls. It all falls apart for ONIC.
Oh no. Haymaker, you also have to keep in mind that Aurora could be throwing their own Haymaker. Wait a second, Keyboy!
Keyboy, what's he doing? He's gonna get eaten up here. Rosa's gone though. Kelra now splitting up the fight. There's a stun right on the mark. Minoy and Fury knock him in the air. Sans in trouble though. Can't get away from Sigiboom. And now in the Valkyrie form, he's going to be splitting up Kyrie and Loopy from the fight while Keyboy's got nowhere to go. A proc on the Sky Piercer. Looking to clean up more under the tier 2 tower. A double for TNZ. More stacks for this Paquito. And now they take down the tier 2 turret. Kelra. He's tanky. Daytona's welcome using a live cam. Kelra going to be in trouble again. And Minoy and Fury knocking him in the air. Keyboy can't get away. Once again, Sigiboom leading the charge of the Valkyrie form. A big stun comes through from Loopy though. Able to stop them in their tracks, but he gets dropped back by the Rockets. But ONIC, they want to fight back. Kyrie trying to get away, but Lunar Not enough best angle. What's the best attack plan here for them? And especially when it comes to the jungle, because Aurora Gaming has not let up on this as they continuously try to take these buffs. Again, Daytona's welcome, throwing him into the wall. Keyboy, it's going to be, again, the focus. A feathered airstrike to follow through. And now Sigibum on the back line. He's just everywhere. Sound's got nowhere to go. Forget the turret, forget everyone else. Aurora Gaming will just go for this fight, tossing everyone around, and they just go full-on wipeout against ONIC, and that's going to get Aurora Gaming this game under their belt, taking the series 2-1.
Thank you so much, Rain Day. Once again, history being made here today. Turkey may have their one opportunity to make history and say, you know what, this is our best finish ever, and it can only go up from here. But on the opposite side, ONIC, the Sky Kings themselves, very understandably that most people will see them as the favorites, but it's tough so far. We've seen so many good plays from either side, but Aurora keeps getting one.
Up, which can help even Rosa go for that stun on the Sidora. And then, of course, you have Pago and the Belric, right? This time around, too, you've got a Flicker because of the fact that you have the Hylos with that Revitalize, kind of that sustainability to work with. So Pago's surprise factor can be beneficial. Revitalize come to play. It extends these team fights, which can be favorable, again, to have a Jushin, to have Kelra's space here. Oh, couple punches, okay. Better to burn the Flicker than die there for Kelra.
I totally agree, but more importantly, that just saved Sigaboom his entire laning phase. And now there's a potential angle here, but as long as Sigaboom is able to, you know, get some help to break that freeze, it makes things so much easier. Because you bid against Sans, unfortunately. Oh, hold on.
Oh, Sigaboom fighting off Kelra here in the 1v1. Taking too many shots, though. First blood in the hands of Kelra.
Flies on towards Aurora's side.
Oh, Pago. He's going to go ahead and heal up a little bit here, but okay, ONIC's not going to follow through with that. They are just looking for those small wins. They're looking to compound the interest here. Gideon, as you mentioned, now Zaman Force dropped down. Kelra going in with a bit of stun there to work with. Torn apart memory. Not going to be enough, and Sigaboom will get his revenge. And now Sans re-engaging with the beacon. The rest of the team to follow through. Kyrie will be able to pick up a kill for himself. Now TNZ off the wings alongside Lunar. Glorious pathway drop down, and Sans trapped, nowhere to go. Keyboy with a jump, not going to be able to find the target. They're split up here. Now TNZ waiting once again on the call. Lunar will go ahead and just force out ONIC from this area.
And that's officially
for Rosa too. Both mid laners fighting for it out. Second turtle though. Glorious pathway already dropped down. Still half health from the turtle. They're going to deal with Lunar. Again, a split fight happening here. Loopy able to get a couple resources out. Now Lunar trying to get away with that Revitalize. Still going to reset this turtle. So neither team getting the upper hand just yet. But it will be Kyrie to hold on to this turtle. It looks like TNZ is just going to have to give it up.
Yep, they don't have the health or the mana. And ONIC, that's what they want to do. Keep taxing them until they can't afford it anymore. Once they go for Bro, instantly wants to cut off as many rotations as possible. Look at Lunar right in front of Sans' face.
Yep, they're going to have to stop him down. Glorious pathway to disengage, but Aurora Gaming got what they wanted. All right, Conceal used. Little taunt there, Unbreakable. Gonna bring Pagu back. He goes in with a Flicker, locking him down with the Raptor Dryad. Sand's gonna be okay though. Aurora Gaming on the back foot. They want to get away. Avatar of the Guardian will burn the Flicker from Rosa. Still gonna be caught amidst it all. Against the wall they go. A burst of damage, but Sigaboom is gone, and ONIC will win this fight. A double for Kyrie.
That's gotta be upsetting here. Very, very upsetting. But even so, it's just Divine Glaive has already been purchased by Rosa.
All right, it's locked in. ONIC might be looking to make that attempt here. It's going to reset, though. Ice Queen Wand picked up, too. By Sans, being dragged back. Flicker forward, not connecting the Wrath of the Dryad. Will get punished anyway. Kelra able to pick up a kill, and with that, Aurora Gaming has to give this Lord over to ONIC.
What a difficult job that Pagu is trying to attempt here. He sees the angle where he...
Interactions right now. They got to deal with this Lord up top. They clear out what they can in the mid. Where's Pathway drop down? They're going for Kelra. He's going to get stunned. I'm tired of the Guardian. Now Kelra's in trouble. Pago will find him and just punch him in the face. Locking him down. Keyboy gone. Kyrie on the run. Loopy trying to get away too. What just happened to ONIC in this side of the jungle? They do shut down TNZ. And now Sans looking for more. Burns the Flicker from Rosa. Lord is still there. Sigibum's got to deal with it. But man, Aurora Gaming... So it's a face-off for this Lord.
Just look at the way that they have to play, right? The only person who may be able to bait a reaction from ONIC is Sigaboom because he's such a high-priority target. Now, ONIC, They don't have control over this, and Kyrie is ready to hop over the pit. But look at the mid lane. They get that first shove. They're going to reset this, and they're looking for an interception. Oh, are we going to get punished for getting knocked up by the Lord? Luckily, they don't.
Oh, Loopy, okay, he's still half health. They're going to bring back Lunar. Lunar dropping down the glorious pathway to cut off Loopy, but that's not the target you want to go for. If you're Aurora Gaming, and now couple ultimates expended here from Aurora Gaming. So again, a good choice here to just kind of back off. Keyboy was there, gave them the information. Meanwhile, ONIC still looking to bait Aurora Gaming into a fight. Quarter the health on this Lord. Whoa. It's going to reset once again. Look at the positioning here from Keyboy.
Oh
Loopy.
my God.
Consecration drop down. Pagu goes in with the flicker. Wrath the Dryad. Kalra still going to be fine though. Torn apart memory. Pagu goes down. TNZ can't find an opening. He's trapped. Even with an immortality, Kyrie gets a double. ONIC with the team fight victory here will get them the Lord.
What an incredible read from Kalra. What an incredible read. He reacted perfectly to the Aurora. Unfortunately, without the glorious pathway, it's a lot harder for them to go on the chase. For ONIC, they can naturally do it, right? They have many different ways of using iframes and immobilizing, trading with one another, you know, the push and pull from Keyboy alongside with Kyrie to maintain their presence. Keyboy, he wants it, but they're not going to give him that option just yet. Oh my God.
Rosa, look at the damage. Rosa's going to have to be careful here. Half health. But again, I think Aurora Gaming is going to be happy with that defense.
Dom Ice already complete as well, making sure there's some kind of anti-heal and anti-shield. Oh, wait. Interception angle potentially here.
He's going to get Unbreakable taunted. Should be able to get away. Good coverage there, though.
Hey, all night.
Yeah, it almost feels like Aurora Gaming's it's still used. Glorious Pathway, they're going right for Kelra, okay. They get an Avatar to the Guardian out, plus the Flicker.
And he doesn't have that flicker. Yeah. It's not that big of a deal. Take away our purple. We don't care about this. Look at that top side. It's already shoving in bot side as well. Kirara shows up, and now Aurora takes the space.
Oh! Rosa goes in with a flicker, but Sans able to react in time. That setup not going to follow through. Now Lunar, Unbreakable taunted. He's going to take a shot. Here, couple marks. They have to back off, though. This isn't the fight they wanted. Avatar to the Guardian, not going to connect, but it's Pagu. Immortality pop. This should be a kill for ONIC. He goes in with the flicker. Wrath the Dryad drops down. Kyrie gets a kill, but Sigibone fires back with a crown already used. They're in it for now. TNZ, Immortality. They're going to chase him down. He has nowhere to go as ONIC wins the team fight.
Position, but you can tell that Sigibone, Keyboy, he's eating so many shots from from Sigibome. It takes way too long.
Well, they're in the pace. They took out Rosa. Now Sigibome trying to get some revenge here. Kyrie has an immortality. He's got enough work to room with. Oh, Sigibome! Nowhere to go. Double for Kelra. That is it. It's going to take us to a game of 5 in this matchup with ONIC in Aurora Gaming.
Are you not entertained? We finally get a full season.
Naisu for game 5 at MSC.
Two teams walked into this arena at the Esports World Cup thinking that they could make some life-changing money. Now they put it all on the line as both teams have pushed it to match.
In the draft, it's pretty standard. There's only so much that the coaching staff can do. It comes down to that execution. ONIC on the same
this matchup against the Harith many times before in the previous year.
We can see this pressure already on these green camps of Kyrie. Pagu takes some shots here. Quarter of the health, he's going to have to get on out of there. This is first turtle up for grabs. ONIC's going to start it up. Lunar kind of gives that information, but TNZ's not anywhere near it.
So force.
It's almost to be on the other side. Loopy using the flicker. Daytona's welcome into the wall. There's the follow through. Nice kick from Sans into the turret. First blood for Kyrie. They find 2. Now they're looking for a third. Luna trying to get away here. He's got a sliver of health. Jump back in. There's the counter punch. Taking out Kyrie and Pagu with the G-Kundo. Will be able to get away. No follow-through damage.
Constantly trading. They're constantly trading the HP.
Okay, again. Way the dragon held on by Sans. There's the Daytona's welcome. You go right on the mark. Kyrie coming through. Consecration already going to be used. Quarter of the health on the turtle. TNZ will secure it. Fight breaks out. Blazing duet, not enough. Keyboy will fall, and then another trade. Kelra has some space to work with. A whole lot of battle spells used up as well. And TNZ will get away with the iframes here on that Hirara.
He's dancing around here. Kelra playing a dangerous game.
There's the kick right on cue. Purify's still available. Now it's Pop. Kyrie joining the fight, swinging on through. Gets stunned. Thunder and Wrath down. Pagu trying to get away. Burns the flicker. he will survive. Neither team falling in the exchange.
They are willing to trade topside, but at least from Kyrie's POV, easily is able to dodge out of the right ability. Sans, does he get the
Pedal to the metal, but right now it's going to be a tier 1 that falls on our side. Whoa, already some pressure there. Rosa burning the flicker to survive. Actually, Sans burning his flicker, and now trying to secure that purple buff. They do just that. Pagu forcing himself out of the game. 1-for-1 across both sides for this objective. ONIC will play it a little bit slow. Keyboy waiting, he's got a flicker available. Conceal going to be used. He's going to force the fight for this third turtle anyway. They get stunned in their tracks. Kyrie jumping through, takes the turtle away. Daytona's welcome. Into the wall he goes, and Rosa's gone. Now Pagu, nowhere to run either as he's collapsed down by ONIC. They got the objective and the kills.
That was
trying to just swing on through into those fights. Following through the rapid drive. They're going to do it again onto the tier 2. Already forcing the fight, and Siggy is gone! Where did he go? And Lunar to follow. A double for Kyrie. And now Tienzi waiting for the rest. Rather drive, plus the taunt, loads him up! Triple kill for Kyrie! Making a possible maniac on the fanny!
a statement being made by ONIC right now as they're looking to crack open.
They have control of this. They might be able to just go ahead and secure this. It looks like they are going to do just that as Tienzi is up top. Lunar has to disengage. They just want to clear out this lore. They want to hold on to these base turrets. Kelra jumping in with his Almond Force, pushing him off the turret just to secure it. And now ONIC will go ahead and call it off. They look for more space turrets up top. Kyrie.
This up for a final push with the next Lord. If they can, wait, do they have the ults? They do!
Charge in. Loopy jumping in, and they still the Wrath of Dry. They're going to force the fight anyway. Loopy gone, and Siggy Boom too. Kyrie still going. They're cut off from each other. Pagu trying to get away. Kelra, a couple shots, still has the shield. They're so low though. Aurora Gaming might want to punish. They're still falling through. Tienzi has mobility, but they will rely on the conceal to get away.
Nice.
They got to clear out that bottom wave here. They do just that. Half health on this Lord. ONIC has control. Looking to see if they can bait something from Aurora Gaming. Doesn't happen. So to take down one base turret, this mid lane as Kelra jumps forward. Already, Rocket's gonna force the flicker route now. They're trapped under the turret anyway. Rosa's gone again, and Pagu trying to buy the time off the kick. Kyrie might chase him down. The rest of the team's gonna force the fight in the base. Kyrie joining them now. Siggy Boom with the blazing duet to clear out the lanes. They just want to stay in the game, but Kyrie there if he needs to, but he's gonna wait for this purple buff to be up. They know this Lord is up. They can delay it a little bit further if they want to. Aurora Gaming looks to go ahead and try to get in position here. I'm not sure if this is exactly what they want to do, but it just might be one last ditch effort if they can. Tienzi swinging around. ONIC knows it. Oh, the flicker forward. Tienzi making his way to this fight. Can he turn it around? Pagu with the kick. It's on Kyrie. Immortality are going to be popped. Kyrie's going to get out there. Tienzi also trying to buy space, but Pagu falls, and now it's all falling apart. Winter crown with the blazing duet from Siggy Boom, but it's not enough. Kelra gets a double. Aurora, they still have Tienzi up, but Lunar on the disengage. This fight might just be over. Kyrie joining the fight, cabling on through. He has what he needs. He's going for Tienzi. He's got the immortality till he doesn't. And now ONIC will clean it up. And Lunar can't do anything. ONIC will move on forward with the hope of Indonesia as they douse out the lights of Aurora Gaming.
One hell of a game. And ONIC, no disappointed smiles. Everybody knew that this was going to be one hell of a game, and they find it and they break through.
Saya lagi di rumah deh guys. Jangan lupa like, comment, and subscribe.